Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are again on Sunderpatten. I haven't stopped thinking about this map since I did my live stream on the day of its release. If you recall, if you've seen, we made our way up the right side of the map into the top middle and to the top left. We're going to try to explore to the left here. We're going to try to explore more up towards the left here, and we're going to find some more outposts in the center here. My camera's not on today. I wanted to give us the biggest field of vision so we can see everything that Sunderpatten has to offer. Once we get used to the map and we start getting more and more familiar with each area, I will turn my camera back on. But for now, I want to showcase every little bit that Sunderpatten has to offer. Now, we're already down here, so I'm thinking we set it to tiger drinking time, and then we start moving to the left here. Maybe we can get a look at some nilgai, some barasinga, since we haven't seen a whole lot of them. Maybe some muntjac. We've only seen one or two of them so far, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to set the time to tiger drinking time. That's 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. And we're going to make our way down and to the left. Let's go ahead and get started. And because I almost forgot to go through my loadout, today, per usual, we're going to be using the 22 LR. We're going to be using the 308. I have the Varminter 22-250, although I might change that to the 243 if things don't go our way or go as planned, and of course the 300 mag tactical. I've been paying attention lately to some of the new information that's come out and some of the most popular videos out for Sunderpatten, so we have a lot more information now than we did when I did that live stream, and we're going to put it to good use today, hopefully. I'm hoping to see some big guys and hopefully make up for the diamond buffalo that I butchered when I was on stream. Lord have mercy. This thing came up right behind me. I think it's fleeing now, unfortunate. But I'm going to try to get a good shot on him since there's no tigers here on this lake. If I can get him to turn, he is dead meat. And I shot him with the right gun too, so no mistakes there. Not gonna lie, I saw his horns for a second and panicked because when I ran up on that 9, he also charged me, and his horns were simply ginormous, but definitely not big enough to be diamond, although level 8s can make diamond in water buffalo, apparently. Oh, he was 163.25. 167.54 is diamond for water buffalo, so he wasn't super far behind. The first shot was rather up front, and the second shot was rather far back, but either way, we hit two different vital organs there. Very quick kill, very quick succession. He was the gray fur type. I'm excited to see what the newer fur types, like the new albino remaster, look like in water buffalo, so excited to see one of those, hopefully. 163.25 is not a bad score, so we're going to keep him. Well, it took a little bit of traveling, as you can see, but we finally found a Bengal tiger. Now, however, when we kill her, her zone will disappear. There are only 16 tigers on this map, period. So when you kill one, their zone will disappear and will appear at a different area. And this is in place to provide a little bit more challenge and to bring a little more of that elusiveness to the species. She is a common, which, of course, extremely common. But as far as I know, I can't count on one hand, I think, how many rare fur varieties there are for tiger now. I think like 6 or 7, maybe 8. But this is probably going to be what we see for a while. We're 0 for 328. And we're going to see what kind of damage this will do. It just occurred to me that I used the wrong gun. I was supposed to use 300 mag and not 308. So that's on me. So if she goes down, she will go down very slowly. If she'll go down at all. Well, not only did we hit her with the wrong gun, but it looks like we didn't hit any vital organs. So if she dies, it'll be a miracle. That being said, I'm going to keep the ball rolling, try to find another tiger, and make a more accurate shot. Now, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but that was a tiger. So I'm going to get over here where it's more open so I can watch for it. It has to come from over here somewhere. I have my 300 mag out. It is 0 for 82 yards. We are going to do our best to survive this. There is no way in hell I'm getting ate up by a tiger again. Come on out, kitty cat. God, that's terrifying. Where are you at? That's a dead feline. It might attack me anyway. No, it's gonna go. Sometimes when you shoot them, it's like an adrenaline rush. Even if you hit it vitally, it will attack you. This time we got a little lucky. I think this is the first male tiger that I've seen so far on my map. So, a little fortunate for me. Let's see what he scores. 50.62, so he's just barely over gold, but we did get a pretty decent double lung shot there, albeit a little too far forward on the entry. 31 yards away, not bad at all. He's a cutie. I'm going to keep him because I don't have any tigers in my lodge yet. He's just another step in the right direction towards a rare. I'd like to have a pseudo-melanistic if I can find one. Those things are so cool. So that tiger kind of just came out of nowhere. I wasn't able to spot him and get a zone, but even if I did, after shooting and killing him, whether vitally or not, that zone would disappear anyways, so that's just less work for me to do. But we're getting warning called, or mating called rather, by a Barasinga just over here. I haven't seen any Barasinga so far, and I would love to. I heard they make diamond pretty commonly, very easy. A lot easier than, say, blue sheep, tar, stuff like that, so maybe our luck will be in our favor today. Oh, I see them. So there's a level 2, there's a level 3, there's another level 3. I think that's what we're going to be seeing the most are level 3s. I think that's like their common variety. They are from a pretty reasonable distance away, so I'm going to see which one has the highest score and take it out. I think it's this 176. Nope, it's this 189. We're going to 0 for 164 and make an educated decision here. Oh, I totally just maimed that one. I shot it in the face. Oh, that one was pretty big, 194. We're going to let him go for now. Let's go see what this Barasinga scores. So Barasinga feeding zones are out in the open, pretty much. So just like their drinking zones, they should be pretty easy to spot and pretty common here on the bottom and left side of the map. This one scored 169.16, which is just barely under gold. I'm not going to complain. Not bad for my first Barasinga, close but no cigar. And the shot was pretty clean, pretty center, in and out. I'm sure there are other guns that do a much better job at taking down Barasinga more efficiently, more quickly, that provide a lot more power, etc. But the 308 seems to be a pretty good rifle for them. Now, I'm not going to keep him because he's not a gold, but again, this is not bad. It's not terrible at all for my first Barasinga on Sunderpatten. There's a Muntjac here somewhere. They're class 2, so I'm going to be using the Varminter. And we're going to see if we can spot them. Now, even in this tall grass, they are incredibly hard to find. They're very similar in size to Siberian musk deer. So if we spot it, I think it's going to take a miracle. Okay, so very quickly, I've spotted a level 3 Muntjac. If I can just get it to hold still. It's calm, but I'll see what I can do here. Nope. Well, I did hit it. I don't think I hit it very vitally, but I'm going to go up here and take a look. Now, I know it doesn't take a whole lot to bring them down, but I am getting a medium blood rate, so I might have hit this more vitally than I thought. No, close but no cigar. But this is a northern red Muntjac, very tiny. Little fangs, again, very similar to the Siberian musk deer on Medved. And just look at these horns. They're almost like prongs. I don't know if they're a deer species or a pronghorn species, but they're just so unique. I've never seen an animal with antlers or horns or prongs like this. Very, very, very pretty, but very, very strange. And these models are incredible. Look at almost like a gradient pattern. That bright in the center, that bright red that fades into a brown on the back and on the legs. It's simply beautiful. Easily, I think that Sunderpatten, if not by the map design, but by models, purely by models, I think this is Avalanche Studios and Expansive Worlds' best work. Very, very easily. 27.49, so they were just over silver, this one was. Definitely not going to keep him. 1, we butchered the shot, and 2, he wasn't a gold. But very pretty. Oh, shit. On my way to get this zone for Barasinga. Oh, okay, that was just a warning call. Oh, no, there's 2 in the area. There's 2 in the area. Holy shit. Okay. Oh, that's an 8 mythical. Okay, that one will die. I don't know if the other one will charge me. We're gonna wait a second and see. Well, my dog isn't growling at me or fussing at me, so I think the other tiger ran off. I'm gonna go over to the hill here and kind of get a little closer just to see if maybe the tiger has ran off. But either way, we just killed an 8 mythical tiger. How freaking cool is that? I also think that's a pretty big Barasinga. I don't know if they're still in the area after like hearing me take down that tiger, but I think that's something worth investing time in. Well, I'm going to go pick up this tiger And I'm hopefully going to be able to make it to this next outpost just in case. Or who knows, I might run into that other tiger on the way up there. Either way, I'm excited. Now, this guy is still a common variant. It's an orange. You're going to find more often than not, your tigers are going to be orange, and that's fine because they're still so cool looking. Another very clean shot from 33 yards away with the right gun too. I'm trying my best to remember. 54.44. He was not very far away from Diamond. And again, 8 mythicals on this map. I'm not sure if this also includes the tigers. Have been making Diamond at level 8 and level 9. So a very, very interesting revelation that players have noticed within the last week or so. So I'm going to keep hunting, I'm going to keep looking, and I'm going to keep unlocking outposts. Maybe we'll run into that other tiger on the way, just like we ran into our 8. Okay, I'm getting attacked by yet another tiger. So I'm going to try to stay still, because I think this is about as open as I can get here. Well, maybe not. I'm going to go ahead and run over here. Oh, shit! That tiger was a lot closer than I thought, and now I'm gonna have to spawn all the way back at one of the furthest outposts that I can possibly be at. Bear with me. I got to about right here, and I'm gonna take a 4-wheeler maybe and try to run up there. Just up ahead of me are a bunch of buffalo. I'm gonna catch up to them and see how big they are. Okay, those two aren't very big at all. I'm off my 4-wheeler and I believe I'm getting charged. Oh, it's just by a 5. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna die now. Oh, there was some Bearsinga back there. Oh, that's fine. I definitely wasn't about to get sent back to that outpost. That's 2 miles away. Didn't make very good shots on him, but we still somehow hit vital. That's good enough for me. He was only a 5, he was a silver, so we're definitely not gonna keep him, but he looks awesome. So I'm still on my way to where I died from that tiger, and on this little itty bitty, oh, that's a 4 goose too. On this little itty bitty part of the river. Oh, never mind, this is a lake. Turns out nilgai are drinking here. This is a species that I have not spent a whole lot of time looking at or looking for on Thunder Patent so far. And of course, just over the hill, we have a greylag goose. There's a 4 right there, and I'm about half tempted to take it as well if I don't scare it off first. I just know if I fire my 22, it's going to scare the nilgai. Speaking of which, good night, sweet prince, and I think that goose is going to take off now. Oh, no. Perfect. Okay. 0 for 164. Aim a little high. It's defensive. I need to hurry. Nope, there it goes. Well, it was worth a shot. At least we got the nilgai, and if I'm not mistaken, it's floating in the water right now, so give me 1 second. All right, we have our first nilgai of Thunder Patent. He was only a silver, he was a level 3, he was just under gold. I did hit a pretty good shot on him from 209 yards away. I wasn't trying to hit heart, I just wanted to double lung him. The 308 will do perfectly fine on these nilgai. However, again, I'm sure there's a better gun available to players everywhere that will take these down in a much more efficient manner. I just prefer the 308, and it seems to be doing a pretty good job. And speaking of pretty good job, these models, again, I have to say, hats off to Avalanche and hats off to Expansive Worlds. These models are simply perfect. Incredibly accurate to the real-life depiction of nilgai. Now, we're not going to keep him because he's just a silver, and of course, they're going to be bigger, better, higher-scoring nilgai on this map to find, so let's get to looking for them, shall we? Great, I'm getting hunted by another tiger, and I'm still only 360-some yards away from this outpost. So, we're going to see what we can do here. Oh my god, I'm so doomed. I'm so doomed, I can't see it. Wait, did it stop tracking me? My dog is not alerting me. I don't hear any growling. Oh no, it still is. It's right there. It's another 8. Yeah, come on out here, buddy. Come on out here, I want you. I really did think I evaded him there for a minute, but turns out he's still looking for me. You're not getting me today, kitty cat. At least not again. That's another big tiger. That's 2 8 mythicals today. I wonder if there's a 9 somewhere. Anyways, here he is. 56.75. 0.25 away from Diamond. 0.25 away from Diamond. That is so crazy. We're inching closer and closer and closer as time goes on. That is insane. I'm so pumped. Maybe that's the tiger that killed me last time I got this close to this outpost. Which, if it is, thank God he's gone. His zones will be somewhere completely different. So we won't have to worry about that again, hopefully. Now with that tiger out of the way, we finally made it to our outpost here. We're going to try these 2 lakes here and see who all's hanging out. Now we did scare off a little bit of Nilgai here. But that's okay, because this one stopped just in time for me to take it. There's also one way downriver. He should be... Okay, he's a 10 of. He's just a 2. So I'm not super worried. But I am going to try to take him. I'm going to 0 for 328 here. Aim a little low. See what this does. Oh yeah, he'll go down, I think. Now, as far as I know, there were supposed to be multiple zones here, but I think I spooked that herd of Nilgai before they were able to give me a zone, which is fine. I'm going to pick up the level 3 that we shot over here and go get that level 2. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. There we go, a gold Nilgai, 85.78. He was barely gold, but still a gold nonetheless, and I don't have any gold Nilgai from my gold lodge, so we will take him today. The shot was pretty straightforward, pretty centered. Center in one lung and would have come out the other pretty centered. Pretty nice shot. This one was a blue variant. I don't think the last one was blue. I think the last one was gray. Either way, this is super interesting, super cool. All right, here's our second Nilgai of the lake. Okay. Pretty center lung there. If I hadn't shot through bone there, probably would have hit the second lung. Either way, he was just a silver. I mean, he was only level 2. He scored 70.78, so he barely made silver as is. So we're definitely not going to keep him, but God, he just looks so cool. So we're the furthest that we can go left in the bottom corner of the map here. This lake is rather ginormous, so it's hard to tell how many zones we'll find here, but I'm already seeing plenty of Nilgai directly across from us. There's a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, or sorry, those are 2 1s. A 1, and so those are all females. They are pretty far out, so I'm going to try to get a little closer, and maybe a bigger one will spawn in, possibly, maybe. Well, it doesn't seem like there are any males over there, so I think I'm going to leave it alone for right now. Turns out there is a zone here for something, but I don't know for what. Oh, more Nilgai. I guess I might have spooked them on the way down because I was shooting at some geese. Unless that's... Yeah, that's them. That's a 3, that's a 2... That's a 2, that's a 3, a 3. There are lots of males here. Lots of males. 91, 80, 86, 77, 82, 101. Whoa, that's a 5. That is a 5. That came out of the blue. So I'm going to try to maybe shoot here and get him to stop. Slow down. Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. Next biggest one down as well. That 3 will flee. I'm gonna take that 2 as well. Maybe. Oh yeah. I think I hit way too far forward on both. Oh no, that second shot was good. So we're taking 3 from there. And we're not gonna worry about losing this zone here. So... thank the Lord. So diamond for Nilgai is 94.89. So this guy has a very big chance to make diamond. Very big chance. This is my first time spending any kind of time looking for specifically Nilgai. So this was initial spawn. This was all essentially just what the kids nowadays call RNG. I did not spend any time prior grinding for them. I did not have any other zones for them. That was just out of the blue. Okay, I think this is our guy. I think this is the 5. Oh my god. That's so fucking cool. My first diamond from Sunder Patton. He scored 96.37. Now, that is not a whole lot higher than diamond, but he's still a diamond nonetheless. Look at those horns. He looks like he came straight from the devil himself. Devil incarnate. Those horns are simply hellish, fiendish, if you will. He is ginormous. I'm gonna take a couple photos here for my Insta Lodge, which can be found below per usual. Any extra harvest screenshots, trophy lodge photos, as well as extra photography from while I'm hunting can be found in my Insta Lodge. And of course, any extra content that doesn't quite make it into my YouTube videos can be found on my TikTok, which is down in the description as well. Now it says left lung, right lung, but I'm kind of scared to see the shot. Oh no, it was perfectly centered. Well, a little on the low side, but still center lung. I was zeroed, I'm pretty sure, for 164 yards, and I still made a shot like that from 300 and almost 30 yards away. So that's not bad at all. Holy shit. Okay, enough fanboying. Oh my god. Let's move on to this other one that we took. That was a gold? Okay. We don't have any gold nilgai, so we'll take him. Liver and stump. Yeah, we were lucky to hit liver from 292 yards away. Other than that, though, that blue color variant is probably my favorite so far. How gorgeous is that coloring? And here's our next target here. He was just a silver, but he was only a 2, so I'm not going to complain all that much. Our first shot was not led very well, but the second one was aimed pretty good as we could have gotten it, I think. A little on the low side, we definitely could have aimed a little higher and a little more forward to accommodate for distance, of course, and movement. But we still hit vital right lung. So I will take it. At least we didn't maim him. Well, I mean, technically we did, but the cleanup was all right. The cleanup will work. Okay, I've explored these lakes here. I've explored that one. There wasn't anybody at it, and I've explored this one, and it's almost time for the nilgai to say bye-bye. So we're going to check this one last lake here, and we'll see what else we got. So off the bat, we've got some Barasinga resting here. I think it's just a herd of females, though. I mean, they're all from over well, I'm not gonna say over, almost 400 yards away, so they probably still need to spawn in the closer I get to them. However, I'm a-liking what I'm a-seeing. There's all kinds of nilgai here. There's a 3, there's a 2, there's another 3. There's a 4 there with a max of 96. Diamond is 94.89, so he's diamond potential. There's a 4 there with a max of 94. He's not going to make it, but he's eerily close. He has a max of 82. He's a 3. He's got a max of 86, a max of 90 on a level 3. That's crazy. He's got a max of 383. He's got a max of 79. I still haven't had a chance to spot all of the Barasinga that are over there, so I'm going to try to get a little closer to in between these two from this side of the lake to be able to spot them all. Okay, this is about as broadside as I'm going to get it. Now I'm going to move just a little closer to get as close to my 164 as possible. Now, I'm not expecting this guy to make it. I'm expecting him to cut it extremely, extremely close. If he actually is a diamond, then I will shit my pants. I highly doubt it, but if he makes it, I will shit a mile. Okay, I'm going to take the shot from here. That is a dead nilgai. There is no way that I didn't hit vital there. Now, let's see who else I can take here. There was one that had a max of 90. If I can find where he went. There he is. I think I was a little too late on that one. Maybe still a little too late on that one. I guess we'll see. I also took that level 2. He had a max of 82. But I don't think I hit him very well. That's fine. And I think the Barasinga on the hill that we're resting here are definitely gone. Let's go pick up our nilgai. Alrighty, here's the moment of truth. Not holding my breath here, but yeah, I knew he was going to cut it close. 90.71. I'm still going to take him because he's so pretty, and I don't think we have a dark brown nilgai for the lodge yet. From 187 yards, I still aimed a little high. I think what I was trying to do, because I was so far away, was aimed just a tiniest little bit higher, but even still from 164, I could have just nailed him. So I don't know what I was accommodating for. Either way, we hit vital. That's what's important. We did hit vital, but I definitely over-accommodated there. And here's the only other nilgai to die from that lake. You can see blood from another nilgai, but he is still up and running, I'm pretty sure. We maimed him pretty bad. Yeah, we did not accommodate for distance as well as we thought we did. I should have aimed a lot farther forward. That way it would have at least penetrated or at least tickled a lung, maybe a liver. But he was only 85.50. He didn't get much higher over gold, so we're definitely not going to keep him. So the time is now 16:48 in game, which means it is drink time for blue sheep up here in the hills. So I'm slowly approaching this little lake here when I got a warning call from a blue sheep just over this tiny little hump here. We're going to make our way over and see what we can find. Right off the bat, we have a level 4. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the biggest blue sheep that we've had so far. The rest of them are females from what I can see. Since there's only one male, that means we got the biggest male. Let's go pick him up. There's a level 3 running away over there. I think I'm going to try to take a pot shot at it while I can. I got distracted by the level 2s over there and he got away, I think. Yeah, it's fine. So this one only scored... Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to take a screen cap of this. Because what the fuck? Are the blue sheep going to have the same problems as the caribou and the reindeer do, where they can score a level 4 based on their weight, but then their horns score them way lower than they're supposed to. Because there's no way in hell a level 4 should be making silver. I don't know, I'll message the Discord server about it and see what they think. But ultimately, that's such a shame. Okay, they're a little spooked here, but we've got all kinds of blue sheep up here. All kinds. There's a 3 there, there's a 1, there's another 3. Whoa, wait a second, what were you? Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, that's a 5. What is my luck today? I know blue sheep make diamond pretty commonly, from what I've been able to tell, as well as Barasinga. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get his zone and maybe try to come back, because technically it is after 1700. That means their time here is ended. So I'm just gonna make a waypoint here and make my way back. I'm trying to figure out what the best place to go would be. So I couldn't take down the blue sheep like I wanted to yesterday because of time restriction, but consider this take 2 of taking down diamond blue sheep. We still have his zone. I still remember where it is. We're going to go down here and hopefully we'll be rewarded for all the effort that we've been putting in for the last couple days. Oh yeah, baby, he's here. Now we have to be very careful, very intricate. I don't want to get super close to him. I just want to get as close to my 0 as possible, and I want to get a very decent broadside shot on him. That way we can guarantee that we hit something vital. Now, if he trolls, I'm not going to be too upset. We've seen a lot in this video here. We've seen so many big males. We've seen so many high-scoring trophies. And if I'm being honest, this guy would not be the only level 5 troll that I've seen on this map so far. I've seen tons of level 5s, as well as 9 legendary water buffalo. If you've watched my Thunder Patton live stream, you'll know. This map is chock, like, at least mine, is chock full of diamonds, trolls, diamond potentials, all kinds of stuff. So I think Thunder Patton is a great map if you're wanting big males fast. I honestly think this shot should be okay, and I don't even think I have to 0 for 164. I think I can 0 for 82 and be perfectly fine. Okay, I'm a little nervous. My mouse was stuck on my mouse pad and it jerked up at the very last minute on the first shot. So let me come down here and see what we did. Okay, we have a non-vital organ hit here. How do we do on the second shot? He's already dead, so God knows what happened. Well, for tax, I think I'll try to take this guy. I think I hit him good. There's another one. Well, that's 3 dead goats at least. That's another big one. I don't want to ruin the zone. I'm not going to take him. Let's just pick up the ones that we've shot. I'm scared to death to look at this guy. He would have been a diamond. Not a very high diamond, but a diamond nonetheless. He scored 156.50. 154.08 is diamond. That is very disappointing. This was what I was worried about. My mouse got stuck on my mouse pad and went up at the last second. Had we been just like where we were, had I just clicked where we were aiming, it would have hit the lung and he would have went down. And this was the second shot we took. We definitely didn't accommodate for distance like we should have. We were in a perfect position and we messed it up somehow. But I'm still going to take him because he's ginormous. I will pay the repair fee on it. I'll put him up in my gold lodge. It's not going to make that big of a difference because he's, even though I messed up the shot, he's still ginormous and he's so pretty. Such a shame, such a waste, but it's okay. Let's go pick up the other sheep that we killed. So this one was a level 4. He scored 125.66. He wasn't anywhere near diamond potential. That makes much more sense. He died a lot faster. We maimed the liver and the lung there, so he went down instantaneously. That's the kind of shot that we were looking for on our diamond, but unfortunately, we missed the shot. Here's the last sheep from this lake. We also messed up the shot on him. We hit his intestines. We did not lead properly. He was a level 4. He would have scored 125.38, so he would have been smaller than the last blue sheep that we just picked up, which is perfectly fine by me, if I'm being honest. After the diamond that we saw today, and knowing we still have his zone, we can always go back and see what these guys respawn into anyways. Well, that was a bust, but we're going to keep it rolling. We haven't ventured super far into the middle of the map here, so I'm going to keep following these lakes. We have about 30 more minutes in blue sheep drinking time, and we'll see what we can find. Here's another blue sheep zone. So far, I only see one, and he's not very far away. There's another zone over here for a 3, and that blue sheep has decided he's just going to take a swim, like the moose on New England. I'd like to get as close as I can before ruling out there's no other... Ooh. No other goats here. He's gonna run off, but that's fine. He's just a 3. His max is 123. He's not gonna make it anywhere near close. I can already tell by looking at him. So we're just gonna keep moving in and seeing who all else could be here. These lakes that I'm in right now, this little stretch here is great for blue sheep, as well as these lakes on the right. They're hot spots. They're great places to find them. So if you're looking to set up a grind, check these lakes out. You're sure to find a bushel of them. It looks like our level 3 on the other side of the lake has come up for some air. So we're going to do our best to take him down. Oh yeah, that was good. I don't see anybody else at this lake other than that one sheep and the one that was in front of us that ran off. So we're just going to go pick up our level 3 and continue to the next lake. All right, let's see what we got here. Nice center lung from 232 yards away, zeroed for 164 while he was moving. This is the kind of shot that we should have taken on our diamond. Now, he was only a silver, scoring 91.90, not even anywhere near close to the gold prerequisite. So we're not going to keep him, but I will say that the slate gray is such a nice color for these sheep. I've also seen some yellow sheep, and they also look good. I like the yellow just a little bit more than slate gray, but the slate gray is a close second. These models look simply incredible. It is just after 1700 and their time is ending, but we found ourselves some more blue sheep down here. That's a huge 4. He only scores with a max of 136. That one has a max of 132. Big males here. I don't know if there's anybody else at this lake. I don't really see anybody, but the foliage is in the way for me to check the complete right side there. And there's no one across here. There's too much foliage in the way for me to check to my left. So I think we're going to try to take out the 2 level 4s that are down here. The biggest one's attentive, so I'm going to try my best here to take him down. Well, we did get the 2 biggest sheep here, so that's a plus. And I'm pretty sure we did not maim the shot. Here's the first level 4, the slate gray, scoring 127.67. Again, not close enough to be even considered diamond potential, but that's a much better shot. Still a little too far back from 80-something yards away. So this is working out better. We're taking better shots here. Here's the second level 4. He was a brown. He had a very similar score to the last blue sheep that we picked up. Again, not even close to diamond, but nonetheless, it's still some variety. This was also a much better shot from 80-something yards away while the goat was in motion. We should have been taking shots like this, again, on the level 5 that we found. But c'est la vie. There is a level 4 down here. We spooked him on the way down, but he's only scoring 118. That's a little worrisome. I think he might actually score silver. There we go, he's dead. Well, it seems like we hit a pretty decent shot on the second one, but we will see. Oh, I don't know how that works. It's like we scratched by the spine there, and it just tickled every organ on the way in. That was a pretty lucky shot. Again, this was a silver that had a score of 115.06 despite making level 4. And this is worrisome to me, very worrisome to me. I don't want them to have the same problems that the caribou and the reindeer have with their scoring. But seeing as we've already found and butchered a diamond, and these things make diamond pretty frequently, I can't help but just question the scoring system for these blue sheep at that point. It's confusing to me. I think it's confusing, or at least it will be confusing to a lot of players, because as frequently as they're seeing these make diamond, they're also seeing level 4s that are scoring much below gold. Now, this one was right under, so he's still a high scoring silver, but I can't help but wonder if there are any other level 4s that score way lower than that. Here's another animal that I don't see all that often because I'm never really much at this part of the map. It's a Tibetan fox. This one's just a level 4 female, so I'm just going to get in just the tiniest bit closer and see if we can't take her out. Now, normally I would be looking for blue sheep here, and there's a blue sheep zone right there in front of me. But if she's going to be standing right there, then I don't think it would hurt to take her out with the varminter. That was close. I shot right over her at the last minute. Holy crap. Alrighty, let's see what she's got going on here. She was an orange. These guys do have rare fur types. Orange is not an uncommon or rare fur type. So just keep your eyes peeled for not just albino and melanistic, stuff like that, but keep your eyes peeled for, like, I think there's one called sand, for example. If you find a sand Tibetan fox, that's a rare. There's one other, and I can't remember the name of it. She was just a level 4, so I'm not going to expect anything too crazy. She scored 4.40. That's not very far behind gold, but still not high enough for me to want to keep her. So we ran up on some tar. We're going to see if we can't get this guy to slow down. Oh yeah, that's a dead tar. There's another female here. There's another female. So he only had 2 girls with him. It was just him and those 2. Let's go pick them up. We also picked up a blue sheep eating zone out here where these tar will walk in. They probably have an eating zone out here as well, but I was not able to pick it up. Either way, we haven't shot too many tar. They don't have a drinking time, but they do eat kind of out in the open and then rest in the shrubbery, the bush, which makes them a little harder because they don't have a drinking zone, but they make up for that by eating out in the open all the time. This guy was a silver. He scored 74. He was 10 points under the gold prerequisite. We were lucky to hit liver as he was walking away. We didn't lead our shot, but we still hit that break in case of emergency organ, the liver, which works out. This is also another case of just EW flexing their modeling skills, because look at this. Look at the fur, the shimmer in the fur, the blend, the way it almost kind of gradients like melts into each other. Look at the mane here, the hair on the top of the head here. Simply gorgeous. The tar are also another species on Sunder Patent that you should keep your eye out for, because the new great one is only exclusive to Sunder Patent. It's the tar. I'm sure this is common knowledge by now. I'm sure everybody knows this by now, but it's worth bearing in mind just in case you run up on some tar. You never know what you'll find. I'm sure they're very rare, very exclusive. They're already hard enough to hunt for since they don't have a drinking zone. If you're doing a tar grind, just make sure you're herd managing. Make sure you're managing your zones properly. Who knows what you could find out here. So far, I'm not seeing anybody else except for this level 2. So I'm going to 0 for 80 and try to knock him down. What just happened? That was a little low. I think we got him, though. Now, I will say he did not have a very great bleed rate. It was constantly low, so yeah, I figured. Game, hello? Why did that not count? I get why that wouldn't, but look. I'm gonna go even further. What? How? How is that not at least low lung? No, I'm not gonna bother with this guy. I was robbed. That should have counted. I don't know why that didn't. There's a Tibetan fox here that I'm going to try to snipe while he's walking away. If I can get him to turn, he's dead. But we are up here in Hamal, in the mountains here. We're going to try to find the hardest animal on Sunder Patent to hunt for. That is the ghost of the mountain, the snow leopard. There we go, he's dead. Now, in my experience so far on Sunder Patent, I've not seen sight, nor sound, nor track of snow leopards, point blank period. There are less snow leopards on Sunder Patent than there are tigers, and there's only 16 tigers total. So trying to find snow leopards so far has been very, very, very difficult for me. And it gets to a point where I get warning called by a yak, a wild yak up here in the hills, and I confuse it for snow leopards. That's just how vicious the yaks sound, and I don't think I've showcased the yak in this video yet, and we're going to. But that also goes to show like how closely I've been looking for one. So this Tibetan fox is a level 6. He scored 4.79. That's not much below gold, but that's still not good enough for me to want to keep him. We nailed the right lung from 210 yards away. He didn't really run very far when I spooked him from the outpost. I was just standing on the little wall there, and he either heard me or smelled me something, and he ran off for a minute and then just stopped. So they don't run off very far. I think they'd be very easy to track. But nonetheless, he's still a step in the right direction towards a possible level 9 in the future, but he's definitely not what we're looking for right now. There's a yak up here too. Since hunting snow leopards is going to be a huge problem for me apparently, I am going to be using a hotspot map to help me get put in the right direction. This map was made by ProXCK. Of course, spawns on every map are going to be different. They will vary, but I'm going to try to utilize this and see who all I can find out here. And that looks like a very dead yak to me. Here's our level 7 yak. I'm sure he will not be the only yak we see while we're hunting for snow leopards because they tend to eat and rest way out in the open during the nighttime. This one scored 244.45, which that's right in the middle between gold and diamond. We'll take it. That's a good even middle. The yak models, I must say, look incredible. I killed a couple yak in my live stream video that I did the day of release, but I haven't hunted these a whole lot. Not a crazy amount, so maybe we'll see something incredible while we're looking for snow leopards later on. Whoa, that's a 9 legendary yak. What? I think he's gonna go down. Yeah, that was very, very fast. What? I think I reacted so quickly I didn't even get his score estimates. So he could very well troll. I don't know. I didn't see his minimum or his maximum. That was kind of crazy. I wasn't really holding my breath on actually finding something so fast. Holy shit. It looks like I'm being attacked by 2 more yak, which is fine. Shit. Maybe not so fine. Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna be good. That one's already dead. I think I hit a next shot on it, and then that one will go down just over the hill there. I guess we'll pick this one up while we're already here. No, that wasn't a next shot. That was... I don't know how that counted as heart. That was nowhere near the heart. This game just gave me a freebie. 242.92. Again, very even middle between gold and diamond. That's fine. He's just a level 7. We're on to bigger, better things, dude. We just killed a 9. Hello? This is the level 2. Oh, I thought it was level 2. This is the level 1 that we shot. This was the first shot we took, kind of in a hurry or rush. We were getting swamped by 2 of them on top of the excitement of just killing a possible diamond. The first shot wasn't super great, but this one, I don't know how that hit second lung. It doesn't look like it penetrated the first one, but that's fine. It was only from, I don't know, 5 yards away. Jesus. 156.34 is pretty typical for a 1, let alone a 1 female, so this is fine. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Look at those horns. Oh my god. Okay. Jesus Christ. Now, he wasn't much over diamond. He was only 2 points over diamond, but that's so crazy. We just, look, 143 yards away. We just walked right up on him. Right up on him in the middle of the fucking bush, the shrubbery. I don't even know if I even got his zone. Which, I mean, if they're going to be that easy out here to look for during their resting or feeding time, that's going to be great. That's going to be fine. I can just spot them out in the open, like walk on the trail. It'll be fine. 275.63, dude. Holy shit. He scared the fuck out of me. He's a dark brown variant. I'd like to get a jet black one, but he will absolutely do. This guy's a monster. That is an 8 mythical Tibetan fox. There we go. He's dead. Normally I wouldn't care so much and I would just let it go, but 8 mythicals make diamond and Tibetan fox as well. So we're going to see what we got here. He was 12 pounds. He was a red fur type and he scored 6.14. That's what? 0.23? 0.23 below diamond? So not super far behind. Not by any means. We're definitely going to keep him. That's a big old Tibetan fox. Now the first shot was just a little too high from that angle. I thought I was more so in here, but that's okay. The second shot, though, was damn near perfect. Wasn't super centered, but we still double lunged him. That'll do her. I found another Tibetan fox out here. It says he's fleeing, but he's just taking a leisurely stroll away from me. If I can get him to turn, then I might be able to smack him. There we go. Alright, let's go get him. Well, I'm glad I made that second shot, because that first shot was a non-vital, so let's see what we got here. So when we took the first shot, we shot him in the ass here as he was walking, and then the second one... Damn, center lung laying down, okay. I thought I spined him, so this'll work. He's still a silver, though, so we're not going to take him. There's an 8 mythical yak fleeing. I'm going to try my best to... Oh, no, he went behind a freaking... Ah, shit. Okay, take 2. There we go. Got him that time. I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I'm being attacked. Oh, God. There we go. That one will die, too. She's just a 1. Yep, there's another one. Oh, no, they're fleeing. Alright, here's our first one. This one's dark red. This is interesting. What a cutie. We hit left lung and liver on the second shot, albeit super duper low. But that's okay. We'll make it. 151.80 though is less than optimal, I suppose is the right word for that. Less than optimal, subpar, if you will, for trophies that we want to keep, so we're definitely not taking her home. We are going to go pick up our 8 though. Alright, so here's our level 8. 245.41. That sucks. That's like level 7 scoring. That sucks. He's very, very low. I didn't get a chance to see his estimate, so that's on me, but even still. We shot him in the liver on that shot, and then the stomach on the other, although I could have sworn it was more up here, and their lungs are like buffaloes, they're huge. But either way, you know, he's still a decent-sized yak. I'm not going to take him home with me. Wish he scored a little higher, though. Out of all of the interesting characters that we've seen so far in these mountains, I have yet to see a snow leopard. Now, they sleep from 6 to 9, right? But they also hunt from 3 to 6 and from 9 to 15. And even still, I have yet to find one, and it's incredibly concerning and frustrating, and I'm not really sure what to do, but I'll keep looking. Chat? Is this real? What the fuck? What the fuck? That's an albino yak! Oh my god! And on top of that, there's another 8 over here. Max of 273. What else do we have here? A 2, a 1, 2. That's the 8, max of 273. A 7 with a max of 252. There's another 7 with a max of 256. A 1, a 6 with a max of 223. Another 7 with a max of 253. And another 2. Accompanied by this albino, there's a 6 with a max of 233. I think we all know what I'm going for here. Is it even a question? I think this is the game's way of saying, I'm so sorry you're not being able to find any snow leopards, but here's a different white, snowy-looking animal. That's a good broadside shot at the dead yak. I'm going to try to catch this 8 off guard here. If I can, that must be him. Oh no, they're coming right up towards me. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is bad. Oh no, we're good, we're chilling, we're chilling. There we go. I'm gonna try to take out this guy, because he's also a level 7. And that'll be the last one that I take, so that I don't ruin these zones here. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! Where will I spawn? Hopefully the closest outpost and not the one that I started at. Oh yeah, that's the closest outpost. Okay. Give me 1 second and we're gonna go pick up our yak. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. On my way to the on my way to the yak, I'm so frazzled. I found a snow leopard track. You know we have to track it. So it ran, so it was in the area. It was very close to us. It didn't warn me or anything. It says very old. We're gonna pick up our yak, but I want to see where this goes. Oh, this one's a caramel variation. That's really cool. Because I've seen the most common, like the most common variation, and then Everyone shut the fuck up right now. Oh, God help me, I can't see it. I heard it, but I couldn't see it. It's in the area. Our snow leopard is here, but I can't see it. There it is. It's coming towards us. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. Yes! Finally! Holy shit! Yes! It was a level 7. So, and it was a male. It was level 7 and it was a male, so it's gonna be a gold. So I will have a snow leopard for the lodge. Oh my god. Yes, finally. And of course, again, I'm going to be taking some extra photos for the Insta Lodge, which can be found down below. Any extra harvest screens or trophy photos that I take while I'm hunting are always found on my Insta Lodge. Any extra clips and footage that don't make it into my YouTube videos are also found on my TikTok, which is linked below as well. Let's get right into this leopard. Okay. We scored 27.68, again, level 7, it's a predator. It's gonna be not diamond if it's level 7 for sure, but I would argue that's a pretty high scoring level 7. We, from 80 yards away, aimed just a little bit too high, but we still were able to snag both lungs as well as the vertebrae, so that's definitely a kill shot if I've ever seen one. I got really nervous, I got really scared, I knew I had to act fast if I wanted to take it down because it was getting ready to run off, it was alert, it was coming right towards us, and they have very, very, very heightened senses of smell, sight, and sound, or hearing, rather. So they can hear us a lot better than the other animals, they're like the Bengal tiger that way, they can see us and smell us a lot better, so I had to act fast. So the shot was kind of poor, but we still hit vital. That's all that matters. Shout out to Reth and Gator in almost_poetics Discord server. They have been encouraging me in terms of finding snow leopards lately, and they've been asking if I've caught one yet, and now I can finally tell them I got one. Okay. Now that my pants are officially shat, we can go and pick up the rare yak and the 8 that we killed at this little lake. Alright, we're finally back here on the lake. I'm a little worried that I'm going to get trampled by this guy. He's going to aggress me, maybe. But this should be the level 8 that we killed. The first shot was not very great, but I think we made up for it here. Not only did we hit the liver, we hit the right lung on the way in. So, definitely made up for it there. He scored 259.05. Brilliant score for a level 8. Brilliant. The higher that number is, the better I like it. And not to mention, this pose is just so cool. I love this pose. You're going in the thumbnail. Alrighty, this should be the level 7. We hit the liver and then the right lung. So, again, not a great shot, made up for on the second one. 82 yards away, 81. Yep, so both shots were taken from 82 yards away. We definitely made up for the first shot. This first shot was vital, but it's not the organ you want to go for every time. Again, I affectionately refer to the liver as the break in case of emergency organ, because while it is a vital organ and it'll count, it's a good organ to hit, you definitely don't want to make it a target. Your targets should always be mostly lungs and heart. But if you absolutely must or need to make a good shot, go for the liver. We did hit liver there, but it's always better to go for lungs or heart first. And if you don't hit the heart on the first shot and you absolutely need to make a kill shot, try for at least liver. This guy scored 236.41, which is much below the other one that we picked at, the level 8, but that's to be expected. Level 8s are held to a much higher standard here. As nice as he is to look at, I don't think we're going to keep him. We have a much, much, much nicer yak across the lake here that I want to look at. You can see him just laying over there, and I'm so, so, so excited. Oh my god, you guys. Let's fucking go. This is so cool. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to lower some of the foliage here just to get a decent shot on him, but we're definitely gonna be taking some pictures here. He is beautiful. What a good looking man. Alright, let's see what we got here. Albino yak. He was only a silver. I don't even give a fuck if he's a silver or not. That is nuts. That is nuts. Albino yak this early. Holy shit. The first shot was good enough. It was left lung. But on the second shot, we hit more than just left lung. We hit the liver. Again, break in case of emergency. You know how it is. You always cross your fingers and hope you hit the liver if you do lead a late shot. So we made 2 really good shots on him. We could not pass that up. We simply could not pass that up. I love that they look much more white than they do pink now. Since albinos and water buffalo and stuff have been revamped, I'm sure they looked over that with much, 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 much care when they were creating the albino variants for the yaks. They don't look nearly as pink as most of the bigger mammals tend to do. They look much more white, and that's what we want. All right. Now we got... Oh. Whoa. Are they broken? How close am I to the... Yeah, no, I can't afford to take that shot, but I think they're broken. Hi, buddy. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something here because they're gonna kill me. I'm gonna try to lead it as far away from me as possible, or at least as far away from this zone as possible, and then I'm gonna have to defend myself if it doesn't flee first. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it's fleeing. Goodbye, sweet prince. Anyway, we finally got a snow leopard. We've got a diamond yak. We killed a diamond nilgai. We saw a diamond blue sheep. We have an albino yak now. So I think it's safe to say we call it here, and we go put up our trophies in the trophy lodge. Let's fucking go. So obviously our first stop is going to be the diamond lodge. I think we should put our wild yak up here, maybe? Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Alright, right up there with the Cape Buffalo. Now, we should have a diamond nilgai to put away, and I don't know what size placard they need, so maybe for now we can just throw it out here. Oh yeah, I think he looks spectacular, but I don't know how I feel about him just being out there like that. I think I might want him on a wall mount here. Is that going to work for nilgai? Yes. Okay, I think I like him best over here. Especially since I want to fill up my lodge room by room first and kind of just not have them scattered everywhere. This guy's different because he's on a multi-mount. And these guys are different just because I don't have any room for them. I have 4 diamond banteng and there's just no room to put all of them in one room. So that's where they'll have to be. But this guy, I want him out here for sure. And man, I will tell you what, that's a fine looking yak if I've ever seen one. Look at those twisty horns. I love it. These models look awesome. Okay, now we're gonna move on to our gold lodge. I have 2 gold lodges and that's because the first one is so full. So let's see what we got here. Now my rares will also go in the gold lodges just because I don't have like a rare specific lodge. And I'm sure this guy will definitely go out on a multi-mount at some point if there's ever one released for them. But he's just too good looking to just throw up on a wall. He needs to be out in the open. Oh, dude. He looks so good. He looks awesome. Now this one's going to be really cool. I'm going to take my snow leopard and I'm going to put him with the diamond fuck up, essentially. And that's going to look awesome. I don't have a Barasinga trophy yet. I would like to. So I think next time that we get on Sunder Patent, we will take a much closer look at Barasinga. And we'll make a Barasinga multi-mount. Because I think that'd be perfect for our Bengal tiger. Oh, yes, dude. Oh my god. Yes. This looks amazing. I've got all of my gold tigers posted up in here, as well as my next to largest yak that I've taken. And now that we've got our best trophies put away, I think it's best if we call it here. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for hunting with me today. If you'd like, subscribe, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time there's a new upload or next time I go live. I stream from time to time, and I do stream Call of the Wild. You can find my Twitch in the description below as well. It should be twitch.tv/Xanderism with 2 eyes. And with that, again, thank you so much for being here. It was good to see you guys again, and I'm so excited to get right back into Sunder Patten in the next video. I'll see you next time. Roll the tape! Hey there, thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.